All right. Hey, YouTube, I'm Lucky, and you know what time it is. We're going to be turning in 835 trials tokens. Now, what we're looking for, as always, we want some god rolls, okay? The Igneous Hammer can drop, and the 10 out of 10 god roll that I'm looking for, the one that I want to use, is going to have full bore, flared magwell, quick draw, and snapshot on this bad boy. That's going to be just so nice with a ranged masterwork. Oof, that's what I want in terms of hand cannons. And I also am looking for tomorrow's answer. I still don't have a god rolled rocket launcher, and it pains me, okay? I still can't use the most optimal damage power weapon, or one of the most optimal damage power weapons, that is. I want impact casing, auto loading, and lasting impression. I've got a bunch of good rolls, but they always have cluster bomb on them, which is, it's pretty good, but it's just not as strong as lasting impression. So if I could get a roll of the rocket of that, I would also be especially stoked. So here we go. I'm going to turn a bunch of stuff in. Let's see what we get. We get a sword to drop right off the bat. The sword, while it does look cool and does do a good amount of damage of the initial hit, is definitely not nearly as potent as the rocket within the current meta. A bunch of Igneous Hammers dropping for me. A messenger. I do already have like a really solid god rolled messenger. There are a few small tiny perks that could be better, but overall I have pretty much a solid god roll, so no stress there. I am on my hunter right now. I've been playing my hunter a lot more lately. If you've been watching the gameplay and stuff, if you've been watching the live streams, I'm pretty much maining hunter now. I swapped off of Titan ever since they nerfed a bunch of the stasis stuff. I feel a lot stronger on the hunter. So some of this armor will actually be really good because previously I had a really high recovery, high intellect hunter build, and lately I've been feeling a lot more like having a high recovery and high discipline hunter build, because those tracking grenades, the ones that track on the ground, right? Those are just so nasty in trials right now. Even if you don't get a kill with them, the damage boost just lets you two-tap everyone, so it's just so strong. And stasis continues to be extremely potent and extremely strong in the game. The light-based classes are definitely viable to a certain extent, but stasis definitely, in my opinion, is at the very top, if not the best and strongest stuff still in the game. Even Titan Hunter and Warlock, all the stasis is really good, but let me know in the comment section below, are you still playing stasis when you play trials, or have you swapped off to something else? At least as far as hunters and titans, that's all I really see. There is definitely some variation for the warlocks though. That's a lot of Igneous Hammers that have dropped. Like that's actually a ton, and some armor too, which I'm stoked about. I would use the class item. Obviously, I really like the Memory of Cade class item, but that class item is so bright, and I feel like if I'm jumping around the map, there's no stealth at all when using that bad boy. You know, every now and again, if you're using like dark armor, like stuff that's like shaded dark, you can actually like get away with people maybe not seeing you as you run around a corner and stuff. But if you're wearing a bright ass yellow glowing cloak, I feel like you have zero stealth, and anytime you jump in the air, people are gonna spot you. So I like the trials cloak. It's really flashy, looks great, but I'm gonna stick with my Memory of Cade cloak. Igneous Hammer got sent to the postmaster, so unfortunately too many tokens this week, and I'll have to go run over to the postmaster before we can collect all of these. But definitely happy to see a ton of the hand cannon drop, and even another one there. And this was gonna be my second to last drop. Yeah, that'll be my last drop actually. The Soul Scar. That's it. That's all of my tokens. So let's go ahead and go to the postmaster and see what we got here. I am definitely looking forward to getting that God Rolled Igneous Hammer. That's actually my most used hand cannon right now. I am using the Adept version because the best roll I have is the Adept version. But like I've mentioned many times before, whether you get the Adept or not Adept, the God roll is really what matters. You know what I'm saying? The God roll is more important than Adept or non-Adept, in my opinion. So here we go. Let's see what we got in the postmaster. First up, Igneous Hammer Quick Draw Celerity. Oh my god, I forgot about this. I totally forgot. Flared Magwell. Celerity's getting buffed. This is actually sick. This is sick. Lock this. Oh my god. Okay, rapid hit Celerity. Okay, this is a lot of fucking reload. Rapid hit. Flared Magwell. Dear god, I'm gonna lock this one too. I need to test Celerity when it comes out. Celerity might actually be S tier when it comes out. I'm gonna delete this, and I'm definitely gonna pick up those so they don't get lost. Lead from gold opening shot. Now it's very important with these astrals. Make sure you don't delete these. These are the best shotgun currently to pair with this. So Zen Moment Celerity. You know what? I'll lock this bad boy because Celerity's getting a buff. I'll use this when it comes out as well in the pulse rifle. Surplus Demolitionist, not a bad roll. Like I've said before, Surplus is a decent replacement for Quick Draw, but I'm gonna delete it for now because I have a better roll than that already. That's a lot of hand cannons. Here we go. Outlaw Celerity. Wow. I'm going to delete that one because I had the other one with rapid hit. Quick Draw, One for All sounds really fire. One for All is that really nasty Grandmaster perk, but unfortunately in PV is not very good, so I am going to delete this one. And then we got Outlaw Celerity again. I will delete that one. Healing Wind Rampage, I will delete that one. I know some people will be very sad about that. I'm sorry, but it's not the role I'm looking for personally. Slide Shot Vorpal will delete that. Outlaw One for All, delete that. Quick Draw Rampage, okay, I can't delete. I just can't do it. I can't delete it. And an Appended Mag, dude, that's nuts. That's actually nuts. That's a really, really good roll. Healing Wind One for All, I can delete that one. And Hip Fire Grip High Impact Reserves, I will delete that. Swords, we can delete. Rocket, please. Auto-loading and Thresh. They just buffed Thresh so that it actually works in PvP now. So maybe I'll use this bad boy in some PvP. Who knows? Maybe we'll get my super. I'll lock it for now. Or at least I'll test it out. And we got a Thresh Sword here. Oh, no. We'll use the Thresh Sword. We'll delete this. No. Is that it? No! Where's my impact casing? No, I'm going to keep it anyways, but still. That's my best roll now. This is now my best rocket roll that I have, but it doesn't have impact casing, and I'm so sad. Why? Why does that happen to me? Relentless Strikes and Thresh. Okay, I'm going to keep that one. I'm going to delete this one now. Thresh Swords. This is where we're at right now. All right, 2 more rockets left. Tracking and Cluster Bombs and Impact Casing. Wow. Okay, I might keep this one because there are some bosses that are kind of hard to hit, and I might just use tracking on them. Impulse Amplifier, massively increased projectile velocity, increases reload speed. If it massively increases projectile velocity and has Thresh, I feel like that's the role to use for PvP. So I'm going to dismantle that one, and I'm going to keep this one. It sounds like it's going to be an absolute missile. Like a mountaintop missile, dude. Alright, so we'll delete all those. And I'm going to also make sure I pick these up from the Postmaster before those accidentally get somehow deleted. Now let's look at the armor we got here. The armor, as a disclaimer, actually drops really high from these tokens in the past. So you can actually find some really solid stuff. Like this piece right here, this is 58 stat roll. Pretty good, but not the stats I'm looking for. So I'll delete that one. 63 stat roll is actually kind of insane. I'm gonna delete that one for now, though. If I can find a high recovery, high discipline armor piece from this, though, that would actually be really sick. This is a 60 stat roll, another really high piece. Another 60 stat roll. I'm gonna delete that. Not in the right not in the right slots. 55, 57 with 20 recovery, 19 intellect. That's actually a really nice gauntlet if you're looking for a high intellect build. However, I am not, so I'm gonna delete that. And another. Oh, this one's more high resilience, high intellect. I'm gonna delete that one. Chest piece, 60 stat roll, we can delete that. 60 stat roll with 2 recovery, we'll delete that. And 61 stat roll with 19 recovery and 9 discipline. Not bad stat distribution, so I will lock that one for now, because I think that will give me a better build overall, and give me a better stat distribution for my other abilities. So I'm going to lock that one. I might actually end up using that from now on. I'll delete that. I'll delete that. Because it has such low recovery. Wow, that had a 64 stat roll on it too. That's crazy. 64 stat roll. Another 64 stat roll. Wow, what am I looking at here? This one has such crazy mobility and strength. Look at these stats. It hurts deleting a 64 stat roll. Oh, but I'm going to wear Stompies no matter what for PvP, so I'll delete it for now. It hurts though. And then these 2 cloaks. They look good. They look good. See, oh yeah, but there's no stealth with that. Okay, there's no stealth with that. All right, we gotta delete that. All right, so that's a wrap. This is everything. I'll go over the entire loot haul. 800 plus tokens. This is what I gained from this. Obviously, I have really good loot because I've played trials regularly, so I delete a lot of stuff that you might not want to delete, but this is what I got out of this. We got a Celerity Messenger because Celerity is about to get buffed soon in the next season, so we'll try that out. A really nasty quick draw rampage and appended mag perk, which is really nice to go with this, because what you want to do is you want to get, shoot 3 shots, get rampage, and then you have 7 more shots left afterwards of rampage, and you can easily 2-tap someone within that time. Maybe even miss a few shots, so maybe it takes you 4 or 5 shots to get the first kill. Okay, you still have 5 left, so you have more than enough bullets in the magazine to get that 2-tap, which is why appended mag works really well with the rampage roll of that. We got quick draw and celerity. Can't wait to see the buff on that bad boy. That might be actually nasty. And then rapid hit celerity is definitely overkill. I mean, honestly, I could just delete this one right now, and I probably will. I'll just delete it. Goodbye. Goodbye. This one's just so much better, okay? And moving on down to the rockets, a much better rocket for myself, auto-loading lasting impression, thresh on the sword, and I think you can actually whap people over the head with the hilt when they're frozen and get thresh to proc. I don't know. We'll see. I'll test it out. Tracking cluster bombs and a PvP rocket with thresh, maybe to get some super energy off that bad boy. And the only armor piece I got for my hunter is this chest piece, which is a 61 stat roll with a pretty good stat distribution. So that's a wrap for this video, though. Make sure to subscribe with notifications on if you did enjoy, and comment down below what trials loot you got from this week. Did you get the 3, the 5, the 7 win reward, or did you go flawless, or did you go flawless multiple times? Did you get the 3 win reward on all 3 characters? Let me know. I want to know what loot you've been chasing after in trials, and I'll see you in the next video. Thanks for watching. Later.